Evening, campers. It's me, Kira. Did you know I'm in London? And you know who's also in London? It's our boy, Declan, the greatest manager of Waterstones. And therefore, we saw him, and can I say, suave. That man is the epitome of suave sophistication. I've never seen a guy make a job look so, not easy, effortless. Give our boy Declan some W's in the chat. We all love Declan. Big up Declan. I have just come from my work's staff do. So if I'm a little bit, bit throaty, I was screeching Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe on karaoke. And as you can imagine, it was a sight to see. It was something to behold. Nevertheless, let's kick off. Firstly, we have Such Small Hands by Andres Barber. Now, before you all cancel me for being anti-violent, this book actually was not bought in Waterstones. It was recommended to me by Hannah over at Picton's Fiction on Instagram. We go to Hay sometimes. Sometimes she bails, who knows. It's all good, because she said this book was horrendous, but I read it and I thought it was very good. It's about a girl, Marina, whose parents die and she gets sent to a boarding school. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, this is like 80 pages long, but it was beautiful. And I read that on the way here to London. Another book that I read on the way here to London was The Signalman by Charles Dickens. I was thinking about doing a review of this, but it's a tiny little ghost story, and it made me go, oh, and then it made me go, oh, and that was it. I also didn't buy that. That got sent to me by Gally Beggar. I hope that you're beginning to realise within these haul videos that I'm guffing you. I'm guffing you completely. This is how some people do haul videos. Like, not everyone's made out of money. I am not made out of money. What I am made out of is impulse buying. I actually did buy this one. This is... oh wait, who's the author? It's either Pedro Paramo by Juan Rulfo or it's Juan Rulfo by Pedro Padamo. I know nothing about this book apart from on the back it said this is like the Mexican novel, and I don't know any Mexican authors. I still can't name one because I don't know which one's the book and which one's I don't care. I also bought this one. This one comes with a backstory. I saw this, The Great God Plan by Arthur Machen, and I was like, I'm not interested in this. And then I picked it up, and it said that it was hailed by Stephen King as one of the best horror stories ever written. Now, I don't like horror, so I was like, I ain't interested in this. This sounds boring. A great title, boring. But I pick it up, and it says, right here. Remember, as I say this, one of the greatest horror stories ever, according to Stephen King. A voice of authority. A man. A voice. Authority. Arthur Machen was born in Monmouthshire, Wales. We have a South Walian on our hands, and as you know, I'm a South Walian, and therefore, instantly, this is great. Start reading Welsh, people. I swear down. So I bought this. You know why I bought it? Welsh. We love Welsh. It's great. Bendigedig. Gwych. Cant to cant. What? This book's like a flashback. What the hell is going on there? This is Blackwater. It's the worst cover ever. You could do some damage with that. I have obtained epilepsy just by picking this. It's made so rough. This is so shiny and rough. I don't know. It's horrendous, and therefore I wanted it. I also picked up Jack London's White Fang. This is Jack London, and all I know is that he really likes wolves. He really likes the big old wolves. And then this got me like really stressed because I also remembered that he did Call of the Wind. Now, okay, I could have got like the Penguin Classics edition of Call of the Wind, but this Penguins Classic for kids was £2 cheaper, and I ain't made of money. Also, I believe about the wolves is Jack London just about wolves? Does he really like wolves? I read the back and I was surprised to learn that he's American, and he also likes wolves. I don't know. The Yukon. I don't know where is the Yukon. I've been to 10 states. I don't think I've ever visited the Yukon. So I'm just gonna annoy the American. It's called There's Wolves, Yukon. It sounds a bit like Canadian-y. That's probably annoying the Canadians. I'm gonna say this is like Wisconsin, Illinois near the north. I've never been to Illinois. Those states say to me that they're cold and they might have the wolves. So two Jack Londons. I feel as though I should read some Jack London because his name keeps coming up. And wolves are cool. You can't argue with that. These are the books that I've bought. In this section, we normally talk about some music recommendation and also some films. Therefore, what have I recently been listening to? Let me grab a laptop. I can't remember what they're called. I mean, I've enjoyed it. I can't remember what they're called. They got a silly name. Basically, I was on the YouTubes. Would you believe it? And I watch a lot of Bangers TV because I'm a little metal boy who loves metal boy things. Boundaries is the band. Give it a listen. Someone also in work spoke to me about death metal, like where to begin. I would say you can't go wrong with just like meat and potato death metal. And therefore I'm also going to recommend 200 Stab Wounds. You've seen me wear the t-shirts. Interestingly, one other colleague of mine said that they would listen to 200 Stab Wounds, and their feedback from listening to 200 Stab Wounds was that this sounds like music from a band called 200 Stab Wounds. Meat and potatoes. I mean, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a little bit quicker than usual, but you know what? The only reason we do this is because our boy Declan. Big up, Declan, everyone. Good night, sleep well. Bye.